It's going to go down at the world-famous Agora on Saturday night, April the 5th. AXS.com for all the info. Caller 10. Get the last pair of tickets from me this week. So good luck. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
Did you miss us? Because we missed you. Well, not Jerry from Willoughby, but the rest of you.
The Alan Cox Show.
On 100.7 WMMS.
Yo quiero pedir que mi negra me quiero, que tenga dinero y que no se muero. Ay, yo te quiero pedir, papaluco, era muy gorda, como tú, que tenga dinero y que no se muero.
The Guardians are playing tonight. Pirates are in town. First of three. Around the corner here at Progressive Field. A 7:10 is the first pitch. 6:40 right after we get out of here. Get your pregame coverage underway. And today and tomorrow, by the way, the last 2 days, if you plan on doing any shopping at CLE Clothing Company, last couple of days you can use LAKE. That is the promo code for the month of August, rather. Get you 20% off whatever you want. If you're in one of their stores, do it when you check out. If you're lazy and online, you can use it there too. It's a promo code. And then Sunday, when September starts, you're going to want to switch to the word Guardian, and you can use that all month. So a different one every month. But Guardians, Pirates, tonight, 7:10 on the Buzzard. The ladies continue to check in on the iHeartRadio app to put Mary in her place.
Hi, Alan. This is Scotia, and I'm totally a woman, and I've heard of docking. Oh, Mary, I can't believe you. Hate the show. Bye.
Scotia.
Scotia.
My name is
Thank
Scotia.
you, Scotia.
Thank you, Scotia. Here's another text from Chuck. Alan, I'm a 66-year-old woman, and I've heard of this. So take that, Mary, between Chuck and Scotia. You got it coming at you from all sides from the ladies. So much for the gals looking out for each other. So much for women supporting women.
Mm-hmm. Those very, very female texters.
You heard the message.
I heard the message.
There's no...
Hi, Alan. This is Scotia.
That's Scotia, Mary.
I know who it is.
The Scotia? Wow, I didn't even know you were a listener.
Well, it's a pretty common name. My daughter is also named Scotia.
Oh, really? Bort. I got a lot of texts from people in the break about they're going through the exact same thing you are with the packages.
Yeah?
Running back and forth
my
and back and
gosh.
forth.
That's why it's so nice to have a building where, like, it's delivered to somebody. Somebody has to sign for it.
Yes.
And then we have a package room where everything goes into the room, and you don't have to like go and bother anybody at the front desk anymore. You just buzz in with an app, get your stuff, and you're in and out.
That's pretty great.
It is great for me. There's a lot of people in my building that are not having a great time with it because they're old, and so the technology is a little much for them. So they'll come down with their laptop, or like they'll print out the code, and they'll have the code written down. They got to type it in.
Wow.
But with my phone, it's Bluetooth, so it just opens automatically when I hit the button.
So are they like they're like Amazon drop-off lockers, or what are they?
It's just a room that they have. It's an app called Luxor.
Yeah.
And as the Amazon or UPS or whoever drops off the package, they scan it in, and then they put it in like certain areas within the room, and then they go, okay, go get your stuff.
That's pretty nice.
I love it.
Alan, I'm arguing with Foot Locker right now because they sent one shoe to my son.
Oh, my gosh. How does that even happen?
Somebody screwed up
Yeah.
at the fulfillment thing. You know, they got that massive Amazon fulfillment center over there by Memphis Kiddie Park.
They have one in,
They're all over the place now. Huh?
In Middleburg Heights?
Well, it's on Memphis, so it's across the street from Memphis Kiddie Park.
There's two then, huh?
Yeah. There's more than that.
There's one on Madison.
What was the old mall that they turned into an Amazon spot? Not Ross Park Mall. That's Pittsburgh. Randall Park Mall?
Randall Park Mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one in that was not Precious Moments. American Greetings. Their whole place is an Amazon fulfillment place.
Because they're out of Crocker Park now.
Yeah.
What was the package that Mary had to go back at 3 o'clock for?
They wouldn't tell us.
Yeah, they wouldn't tell you.
Because we asked them, we were like, hey, well, which one of us is it for? Because we don't both want to come back. And they were like, we don't have any information. I was like, what? They're like, we don't know the name on it or anything until we scan it in. We just know there's a package coming. Like, this can't be how you guys conduct business.
Well, what sucks is the person that you're talking to had nothing to do with any of it.
Right.
They're just a worker bee behind the counter. And they're like, I don't know, man. I'm as confused as you are. But they're the point person, and they got nothing for you.
Right, and it's not like I'm mad at him or anything, but it is one of those where they were back there for so long, and then they came out, like, under the front desk and were, like, digging and finding packages under the front desk. And I was like, oh, there's no system here. And then they were like, how big is the package? I'm like, you guys have no idea what you're doing.
This is what is going to bring back the Postal Service. And I don't mean the band. They're dynamite, too. Ben Gibbard, chef's kiss. But what I'm saying is, this is what's going to bring back the United States Postal Service. Not to its former glories, of course, but the more independent contractory the FedEx and UPS and Amazon, especially Amazon, since they're the ones pulling the most weight, the more that these kind of supply lines and these routes get weirder and weirder, people are going to go, screw it, I'm just going to the post office. I've been dealing with the post office my whole life. And this is what's going to bring them. That and, of course, the EV trucks. You never hear them coming.
Well, the thing is, if it's Foot Locker or Nike, they have contracts with different
Right.
I know.
Yeah.
stuff. So it's not like they're going to be like, oh, well, we'll start using, they're contractually obligated to use UPS or FedEx for a certain amount of stuff.
Yeah.
Alan, I'm catching up on the podcast, and it just occurred to me that Bill lives with a bunch of old people, right? Like the condo complex is mostly old people. Some of these dudes haven't had a boner in 30 years. He is going to have somebody die from bringing these young women around, flashing their boobies. Someone is going to see that, get a boner, pass out, dead.
But what a way to go.
Does that concern you at all?
No.
That old people.
Because then that means,
What, Grandma?
Boner.
What?
Boner.
Oh, I miss you, Grandma.
first of all, if you die from getting a boner, it was your time.
Boner.
And also that means the units will get sold, and that means the prices go up.
Oh, I see. So,
And I get
like
more
that boner.
equity.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
prices go along with
I
that.
call it boner equity, Alan.
Is that what it is?
Subscribe to my blog about how to get
Yeah.
ahead using girls dumping out their boobs to increase your property value.
Hey, look at you.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got a new name for your next comedy hour. Bill Squire, Death Boner.
Death boner's
That's
pretty good.
exciting, too.
Mary,
So-
did you watch Adam Sandler's yet?
No.
So good.
I have a life, guys. I can't just be
Wow.
sitting around
Wow.
watching TV.
Sorry.
Things going on, okay?
Right.
You spent 2 hours at UPS today.
Exactly. When would I have time to watch Adam Sandler's...
On your
Special.
phone while you're waiting?
Last night when you got
Old lady
home.
Santora is here. I wasn't at home in front of the TV.
Couldn't be. Too busy, you know?
Yeah. Alan, I sent my ex-girlfriend a box of poo in the mail 20 years ago. Right. Did it get there? Is that the... I mean, that service has been available for a long, long time, yes. That's how you know, people say, oh, culture and society started to go downhill because of social media. No, culture and society started to go downhill when a service became available that you could mail someone an angry poop. And that was a long time ago. That's when things, along with a lot of other things as well, of course, late-stage capitalism, etc. But yes, when you could mail someone your poop, and not as like a sweet gift. There's no scenario in which somebody's going to happily receive that. It was a spite gift. Gift in the loosest sense, I guess, that you would send that to someone.
Pee-pee's what I like to do. Pee-pee poo, pee-pee poo, poo-poo. I like to do too. Poo-poo, pee-pee poo.
This is a message from one of the women that was dumping out their boobs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, if my boobies made someone die, I would be so happy. literally, that dirty little old man can haunt me forever. That would be peak femininity.
Peak femininity. Wow. It's hard to even say.
If you kill a man with your sexuality, you got it going on.
Boy, you want to talk about, yeah. But again, the odds are also against that person. You said if this guy dies of a boner, it was his time. But that's often an involuntary response.
Right.
I mean...
Still, I'd give him credit. I'd give him...
I hadn't even... You kind of gave yourself away, I got to tell you. Because it wouldn't even occurred to me that if somebody dies, that opens up, as you described it, the real estate thing. Now I have to wonder if you're in cahoots with the people who sell these condo units in your building.
No, I'm not.
In cahoots.
Are you sure?
In cahoots with anyone.
In cahoots.
I just scheduled my mortgage payment, and I saw my property value. Like, they give you, like, an estimate. I think they call it a Zestimate because it's some collaboration with Zillow, and say, this is what your property is likely worth on the market today. And I go, oh, that's pretty good.
Likely worth.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't.
Sell it and move into the new apartments next door to the studio.
I don't want to live downtown.
You have to. I don't want to live downtown. Well, you're fired if you don't, so.
You don't have firing power.
You're fired if
Since
you don't.
When did you take away my firing power?
Mary, see me after the show, will you?
This is trash.
This was an email I sent out.
I didn't read it.
Well,
I know you fired Pound Cake,
guess what happens when you don't.
Said enough of that.
Guess what happens when you don't read the emails? People throw your protein shakes out.
This is insane. I quit. If I can't fire Bill, I quit.
Again, we'll figure it out. See me after the show. Hey, Fist Peter.
Alan, sir.
Weren't you on the cruise?
Yes, sir.
Hey-oh.
Oh, yeah, Fist Peter.
Hello.
I'll tell you what, out of all the fists we've had on the cruise, I met Fist Paul, I met Fist Derek, and I met Fist Randy. Fist Peter was the nicest one, I believe, of the four.
I went up to Sealy Clothing Company, got there, got a light colored shirt because I wanted you guys to sign it, right?
Mm.
And then I get on there and I'm like, getting nervous, and then I'm Bill's standing right in front of where we were sitting, so I was like, screw it. Okay, go over to Bill. I asked him, I'm a super fan. Would you sign this? He was super nice, and he signed it and everything.
I meant to spit in your face. I forgot.
Thank you.
When you grab it, you'll feel how firm it is.
So I get, I'm getting it. We're just hanging out, and I get like 5 high noons in, and the time's running out. And then I ran into the boat bangers, and they were helping me trying to track you guys down because I guess Alan was just flitting around. And then they said,
I'm a flitter.
There's Mary. So I never got Alan, but I got Mary, and then she put the shirt on. She's like, what do you want me to write? I'm like, I don't know. And she wrote, no babies. And while she was leaned over the table signing my shirt, I peed in her boot.
Hey.
I thought you were saying like you looked down her shirt.
Yeah.
You gave her a little boot pee, huh?
Oh, boy.
Peed in her boot.
Oh, it's Pissed Peter. My screen said Fist Peter. I'm sorry. I completely I read that wrong. And, whoa, what a terrible thing. Mary, do you remember leaving with one wet foot?
No, I mean, my feet were sweaty to begin with. But...
Well, so joke's on you, Pete. Your feet were already sweaty.
I figured.
So, Mary, you didn't notice that your one boot was crustier than normal?
I don't know if leather gets crusty. But no, I did not.
All right. Well,
So
gee, what a heartwarming story.
Alan.
Yeah, huh?
Yes. I got to get your signature anyhow, but
I signed a couple of things. I thought yours was one of them.
No, I never wanted to bother you.
That's okay. It's not a bother, but my what I tell people, of course, my signature will instantly devalue whatever you put in front of me. So just
I even got Matitude on there too.
keep
He's
that in mind. Well, Matitude is he's a young man. He's out there. He's quite the swordsman. Yeah, he's good at what he does. Okay, well, I'm I'm glad you were on the cruise.
I missed the after party. I carried that stupid shirt around. I'll be quick here. Ended up at the Nuevo, the Mexican restaurant right there.
Yeah.
I had a couple pops with Scott the stripper.
Scott the stripper,
right
yes. I'll tell you what, boy, when he starts tearing off articles of clothing, you want to talk about involuntary boners.
Oh, good Lord.
Holy crow.
But it was a wonderful time. Thank you very much. Look
Oh.
forward to the next one.
Thanks for coming. Me too.
Boner.
There's Fist Peter. You know, I was looking at my calendar on my phone. I was talking about my grandmother last segment. I was just glancing at my calendar on my phone, and today was her birthday.
Oh.
And I miss my Nana. She probably would have been 110, something right now. I mean, you know, she was 103 when she died, but she's been dead for a minute. But I do miss my grandma. What's that, Grandma?
A bunch of assholes.
I know. Thank you, Grandma. I miss you.
A bunch of assholes.
Oh, boy. Alan, I suffer from cardiomyopathy, but I am 100% open to the dumping of boobies in my presence. Death risk be damned. How about that?
See? I'm helping out the world.
Somebody who is willing, like you
all
said,
on the line.
What a way to go. What a way to go. Alan, I watched 20 minutes of that Sandler special last night and did not laugh once. Adam Sandler is just not funny.
You're crazy.
Well,
and again, this is like one of those things.
I thought this was funny. There's a lot of Sandler stuff where I watch and I go,
Yeah.
I thought this was funny. It had like a very laid back quality to it.
It's directed by one of the Safdie brothers, so there's like an element of that in it that I really enjoyed, and I cackled watching it. So whoever this is that didn't enjoy it, I'm sorry that you don't enjoy that kind of silly and like just like you said, relaxed humor. But I watched it again with my girlfriend last night, laughed just as hard, and she was crying laughing too. It was just a lot of fun, and then it ends on like a real like kind of sentimental note, which I loved.
I didn't need that, but
I like it.
Alan, he didn't say he peed in Mary's boot. He said he peeked at her boob. Is that what he said?
Oh, is that what he said?
I mean, pee
I
in her boot is weird, but
I heard pee in the boot.
he must have. He had to have said peeked at your boob because that's what we were talking about. But pee in your boot is what it sounded like, and okay, that's even better. But Mary still had wet feet, right? You said they were sweaty.
I mean, yeah, I wore knee-high leather boots on a 85-degree day.
Yeah,
My
it's
legs
better to
were
look good and
very
feel
sweaty.
good.
It did look very good.
Alan, I met Mary at the Guardians game Sunday, and she was the sweetest person ever.
Oh, hi.
How come we never get that version of you?
Because I am tired. I mean, it's very
But
simple.
by the time we get her, see, if you meet me, people have told me I'm the sweetest person ever.
Well, not comparatively.
No, I don't have. I'm not. People aren't peeing in my boot.
They're also getting me for probably a minute.
Right.
And you guys have to. We're here for
the
4.5
pass.
hours.
Oh, hi. Hey, how are you? Good to see you.
Of course, we can take a picture. Thank you so much.
And you never break stride, right?
Right.
Oh, I'm just gonna go over here. I'm trying to find the loo.
Trying to get this pee out of my boot.
Hey, you don't have any paper towel back there, do you? That would be great.
You've heard of Puss in Boots.
Okay.
BillSquire.com for tickets.
Good.
Where are you going to be?
tickets.
Willoughby?
Got Willoughby next Saturday and Imposter Theater next Friday.
Mary, you're coming in for that, right?
get
Bill
your-
at Willoughby.
No.
Get your tickets.
Get out of your mind.
BillSquire.com. Buy the tickets.
Am I out of my mind?
So funny.
Thought
You
you'd
think I'm
want
going
to.
to fly home? I'm going to pay
I thought you'd want to
$400.
support a
No.
fellow comedian.
to fly home. Bill paid for my plane ticket.
Why don't you drive, Mary?
I'll let you do the.
'Cause it's like
I'll let you do a
9
guest spot.
hours.
You can do a guest spot.
I'm not doing
If
that.
you drive home or you fly home, you can definitely do a guest spot. You can do.
I'll pay
you can do
$400 to
5.
do a guest spot.
Mm-hmm.
You're out of your mind.
Whole room. Good times.
Not
All
doing
right. I'm going to let you two crazy kids hash it out. I've got to take a break. Want to go see The Warning, these sisters from Mexico who blew up when they were little kids, and they've honed their craft, and they got a real good live show. They're going to come through to do the Agora in a couple of weeks, and I got a pair of tickets for you. Last 2 this week. After the break, 35192 for anything else. Text me there, and we'll be back.
It's the Alan Cox Show.
Everyone.